Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, it's that PULS3 coming at you guys with my top 10 things that I want to see in WWE 2K16. So, let's go ahead and get it started. Coming up at number 1, I think combo moves would be really cool to see in 2K16. I know you guys are probably like, what do you mean combo moves? Well, one of the things that I brought up to 2K when I was at the 2K offices was an idea that I had that would kind of allow the player to have more freedom to string together moves of his own, you know, make your own spots. I think that having some of the moves have the ability to stun the opponent instead of just knocking him down and allowing you to string together another move would be just awesome. The move that I specifically brought up at 2K was the super kick. So say you use the super kick and, you know, usually you would knock somebody down. Like when you use the super kick in the game, it knocks them down. So let's say you use the super kick and instead of knocking him down, it clocks him in the chin and then it leaves them groggy for a few seconds. So then you can go on to string together another move like a deadlift German or something similar like that. So instead of just doing a regular super kick, you were allowed to do a super kick and then the deadlift German, but it doesn't just have to be the deadlift German, it could be anything, which kind of gives the player more freedom to do stuff how he would like and kind of have more exciting matches. The second thing I would like to see is the NXT women. I think it's about time the women get some love in this game, and I think 2K16 would be the best place to do this. You know, you have AJ Lee and Paige and Natalia, and then you have the Bellas and Naomi and Cameron, but you don't have much of a division compared to the men in 2K15. I think now would be the best place to do this, especially with the NXT women just proving time after time that they are the best around right now. Becky, Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley, Carmella, Alexa, hell, if you want to throw in blue pants, I want them all. It would just be nice to, you know, actually have an actual women's division. So when I'm doing Universe, you know, I don't have to pick AJ Lee, Paige, and Natalia fighting it out. I would really love to have blue pants versus Becky or something. I just think that would be awesome. The third thing I'd like to see is an improved My Career mode. Now, as much as I love Vicky Guerrero telling me she has nothing for me as I defeat everyone in my path as a champion, I love some actual direction. Let Jimmy John sponsor me. Let me drop a wooden crate on top of my rival's head. Give me some sort of cutscene or anything. I'm begging you. Just something to work for. Some sort of objective. Give me a reason to play this mode. Match after match after match with nothing changing. Just absolutely killed it this year. So please, this is a mode that we had all been waiting for. Everyone wants it to be good. Please come through with something this year that's a lot better, or even just a little bit. Just give me something more than 3 storylines where they're all pretty much like the same thing for everybody. My career mode was supposed to be something that was completely different for everybody. Everybody would have this different experience, but I don't know if that's true because every time I got to something in my career, everyone would say they got the same thing. So just changed up a little bit, a little more branching options maybe. You know, maybe about that dropping a wooden crate on someone's head. Just give me something more. That's all I'm asking. I would just like more than last year. Just improve it. I'm sure you will. Just do it for us. Number 4, a better soundtrack. They should have never let Cena spit with Wiz. Now for number 5, I say bring back the story designer. While this might not seem like a huge issue for a lot of people, it is for me as a content creator, and I know that a lot of other content creators feel the same way. And I'm not just talking about YouTube, I'm talking about people who actually created their stories. The people that made the stories that went on to community creations, they enjoyed doing that, and I think they would enjoy it coming back. In 2K14, I made a lot of videos on stories, and hell, if you go back, and I don't even know if you guys have seen this video, but if you go back, my first video that I ever uploaded on this channel, period, was a WWE video from Community Creations. It was a story designer. It was called Stone Cold Dies, and it was the first video that I ever did. So story designer, it goes really far back for me. I really enjoy it. Like I said, it's also an issue for people who like creating their own stories, you know, creating in their own outlet of creations and fun stuff, and even the people that just enjoy playing other people's stories. While other games are adding more and more content-driven modes, like you look at E3, you just had Doom, and they're adding this new awesome thing that you can create maps and game modes and share them with other people playing the game and have them play it. Stuff like you can make horde mode and all this different. It's incredible. It's honestly pretty awesome. 2K decided to take out theirs, which kind of sucks. So that's what I would like to see back in 2K16. That's probably, it's number 5 on the list, but that's pretty high up there for me. Number 6, I would like to see a better creation suite. I think we took a great step forward to the game with logo importing, which kind of opened the doors for so many different things. But while it opened those doors and we took a giant step forward, we kind of took 2 steps back and closed that door with how bare bones the creation suite is. From the minimal hairstyles to all the faces looking the same, even as hard as you try, they all kind of look the same. And that's just the creator wrestlers. There's no create a championship, create an arena, there's not even create a diva. So I would like to see all this stuff come back, because I know with the addition of the logo importer, and if we had the old school creation suite, good God, the creations would be out of control. I would just love that. You know, especially when you want to do universe and create your own show, and you can still create your own show. Like I could go in and make something, but it's still going to have a WWE arena. It's still going to have all that kind of stuff. It's going to have NXT, or it's going to have something like that. So just, it is important. Create a championship and create an arena. If we're going to have universe mode, it is important. So I'm hoping to see that stuff back. Create a diva also, and a lot of the other creation modes that were left out. You know, I would love to see those back. Number 7, coming off of better creation suites, I would like to see more creation slots. We need at the very, very least like 50 of these things, especially with alternate attires taking up slots. Like once I download all the new attires for everyone to kind of keep my game updated, you're only left with a few slots to download anyone. And even if you end up playing My Career and you create a character, maybe you created 2 characters because you can have 2 different save slots in My Career, there really isn't anything left for you to download. You know, maybe you like a guy from TNA, or you like a guy from Ring of Honor, or Lucha Underground, or PWG. There's a lot of promotions out there, and you really can't take advantage of the sweet creations that people make, because you have to constantly be overwriting your old ones just to keep up with the 25 slots. We need more. We need more. So for number 8, I think we need more match types. First off, you know, let's get all the regular stuff back, like, you know, regular ladder matches and stuff like that. You know, the stuff that you guys already, you know, the stuff that was in the older games. But let's do some new stuff, man. Let's add some mixed tags in there. Let's do 3 stages of hell, intergender matches. I can't even say that word because I'm from the South. But I know this is the most far-fetched thing on this list. But I feel like going out of the box, you know, thinking out of the box and adding stuff like this kind of adds longevity to the game, which personally I think this game really, really needs to work on. These WWE games, they live on a very short cycle. The fact that I can still make videos for an entire year is kind of incredible. I'm being completely honest with you. It lives on a very short cycle. Once the last DLC drops on WWE, the game is pretty much over for most people. Hell, most people that buy the game don't even get to the DLC. You know, it's just, especially this year with the lack of things to do, the lack of matches, the My Career mode just being match after match. The cycle this year was shorter than it's ever been. So I think adding more match types like that would just really open the game up, which kind of adds to your freedom of the game. I think that's something that really needs to be worked on too, is just the freedom to be able to do things like that. Almost at the end here, number 9, I would like to see a WWE 2K16 My Team sort of thing. Maybe call it My Superstar, or some other name that's probably 100 times better. I'm sure someone can come up with something. I mean, they're paid to do that. Now, this was brought up when we were at the 2K offices. We were hanging out at a table, and Uber Haxter Nova brought it up, and I thought it was a great idea. I agree 100%. Now, I'm not big into 2K. But of course I hear about it and I see it, and I've watched videos of My Team and stuff like that. And, you know, now with 2K looking over the game, let's add one of the game modes from, you know, one of their very, very popular games, NBA 2K. You know, let's add My Team. Let's have Pink Diamond Xavier Woods versus Gold John Cena, or Diamond Dean Ambrose versus Silver Undertaker. It kind of just gives people a chance to use characters that you wouldn't normally use. Like, I'm sure a couple of you guys use Xavier Woods. I'm not saying that no one uses Xavier Woods. I'm just saying that people usually wouldn't want to use Xavier Woods because he's like 80 overall. But if you have this one, you can have Pink Diamond Xavier Woods where he's like 99 overall, and Gold John Cena is like 85 overall. And then, you know, it opens up doors for a lot of different things, and once again adds longevity. And coming in at number 10 on this list, I like to see arcade style gameplay come back. I knew this one was going to be controversial, so that's why I left it for number 10. I really don't like the WWE 2K15 Next Gen gameplay. I don't enjoy it. The new simulation heavy gameplay, it's great in some places, like when you're playing 2K Showcase and just how it plays out and everything, that's great, but overall I like the older WWE games like Here Comes the Pain, and even WWE 2K14 and 13. The best way to describe it is when I'm playing 2K15, it feels like I'm just going through the motions. Like, I felt more freedom and excitement in the older titles than I do while I'm playing 2K15 on next gen, and that's something that I feel like is missing a lot. And I feel like freedom is a big word that needs to be thrown around a lot to improve this title. There needs to be more freedom. So that wraps up my list, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Why don't you guys tell me in the comments down below some of the stuff that you would like to see in 2K16. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed for more of that WWE goodness on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!
Impulse is the best. Yes, he is. Click the subscribe button. Yes, you know you want to. Yes, you do. Click it today.